Well, hello and welcome to IRL F3 round 8, and we're at Spain. I'm Sondre Sorhaug doing comms together with Brandon Glover.
Hello.
And, well, first of all, the strategy is simpler, Brandon, isn't it? It's mediums to hards. Or the
Yeah,
other
it's
way
pretty
around.
simple. You don't want to start on softs. Definitely don't want to start on softs because you probably have to do a two-stop um or a really hard one-stop basically. Yeah, I've noticed we're 2 minutes into quality and nobody's gone out yet. Which I don't know what's going on. Don't know what people are waiting for. A bit weird at the moment. So yeah, is it a glitch for me, Sondre? Has anyone actually gone out for you?
No, not yet.
No. Okay.
So it's looking like people are patient today.
Yeah, I've never seen this before. I'm gonna be honest. So we've got 15 drivers. We've got 16 because Willie Mammoth or Craig Woolley will be starting the race. He's joined the lobby. So yeah, it's a decent grid.
Oh, good.
Oh, Sondre, we've got issue. Yeah, people are saying they can't get out of the garage. In the Discord, so I think there might be a glitch. Unfortunately. I'll just see this now. See what people are saying. Yeah, I think there's gonna have to be a restart, unfortunately. Yeah, there's Sondre.
Well, there's nothing to do about that except for restart, yeah, so. And wait, who is the issue?
Yeah, they're stuck in the loading screen, Sondre. We're the only one who can see this. Yeah, look at the Discord, so yeah.
Alright, so.
It's one person, yeah, okay. Unfortunately, it's gonna have to be a restart. So if you want to put in the PSN chat, there's a restart, and then.
I'll put it in. True. Shall we see then?
I think that's all set up on that side. I think that's it. Yep. Okay, so if you want to start getting the guys in.
Let's try to do this quickly. Well, it would be great if it let me search. There we go. Let's see. Should be 10 of the guys. True. coming some more too now. Who am I missing now? Spicer. I believe that's you, Bran.
Is it?
I think it is because
I'm
could be
trying to
me
move my
too.
mic.
I will have to be honest. I am pretty full after big kebab. So if it is me, my bad. So who is missing in the lobby right now?
I'll turn my mic down a little bit actually. If I can do that, where is it?
A little.
Who are we missing?
Billy that I just invited.
Okay.
Norwich should have an invite too.
One person left.
Jeremy? Yeah, I think it's Jeremy.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there is. So that
Just waiting for him
should
to get in his
be pretty
car.
much everyone back in the lobby then.
Yeah, he's getting his car though. Okay, people spamming the ready up button. Lovely.
Well, it would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Clean race. No glitches, no more restarts. One is bad enough. Okay, I can see the drivers. Let's hope the drivers can see themselves. so they can get out on track this time.
Well, let's hope so, at least.
Yep. Okay, people saying it's all fine this time.
Alright, so nobody's just
Yeah,
gone
we've
out
got
on
people
track.
coming out on track. There we go, Mercedes, I can see. That's come out. That might be Callum Anderson or Thomas. We'll have to see, I think it's Thomas, yep.
Alright, so
coming out as well.
who's first out on track?
I think it's the Red Bull of...
Yeah. So we'll follow him in the beginning then?
Yep. That Red Bull is... I'm not sure who that is. Okay, he's in the wrong car twice. He should be in the Toro Rosso, right? Oh no, my mistake.
No.
Yeah, that's Tom Thompson, yeah. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong day, ignore me. So he's first out on track. He's on the soft tyres. Let me get the information up for myself. He's on the soft tyres. Not what I expected. Yeah, so, a lot of people out on hards and mediums. A few people on softs, though. So maybe they're just going to go for like a dummy lap and actually finish it, possibly. So yeah, the Red Bull is the first guy. He's going to be the first guy to set a lap. He's going to be the benchmark. It could be a good benchmark, especially, like I said, he's on the soft tyres, on the fastest, quickest tyres. And behind him, I think, it was Thomas, so he's going to be behind him on the hard tyres. That's Thomas. Something like that. Let's follow him as he comes around the final corner. We've already got a yellow flag out there. I think that might be because people are backing up, trying to get space. This third sector is quite narrow. It goes up into 8th gear, hot lap ERS mode. Here's turn 1. See what he can do. Don't invalidate. Quite easy to do on this track. Oh, and he gets a big power oversteer, and yeah, that's why that's lost him a bucket of time there. Not going to help him on his first lap, on his banker lap. Into turn 4, this is. Don't run out wide. He hits it quite nicely. There's a few stabs at turn 6 there. Not turn 5, sorry. I believe this is turn 6. Turn 7. And the nearly flat out turn 8. Don't run up too wide or you'll be straight in the barrier on the right hand side. Yellow flags. Okay, ooh, that's for Philip. I think he just let someone through though, he's just going very slowly. Sam comes into the fine sector. Don't invalidate, quite easy to do on this final bit now. Oh, he's pitting, okay. So maybe he has invalidated, we didn't really see it. Maybe he just isn't really happy with that lap, he did make a few mistakes. Let's go on board with Thomas, he comes around the final corner, what can he do? He's going to actually be the first guy to set a time. It's a 1:20.1 on the hard tyres, who's next? A few people backing up I can see. I think it's Billy in the Ferrari, only goes P2. 1:21.1, well, 1 second off actually. So I don't think he's going to be happy with that.
What about his teammate Tim Bruce-Dalians coming into the last sector now, Bran?
Yeah, he's at the hairpin. He's got, a spinning Red Bull there. I think that's Shane. Yeah, he spun round in front of him. So Shane, but yeah, Tim comes through this long corner. Yigamal gets out of his way. He's going to be in for a lap soon. Maybe we can follow him after this. As Tim throws it into the final chicane. As you may know, in the race you can cut the final chicane a lot, and we put a warning out so hopefully drivers be respectful and not cut that corner in the race. Oh, and look at the top two, Sanjay. That's Sander and the Williams. Look at that, 5 milliseconds, 5 thousandths of a second between him and pole position, provisional pole position. Here comes Yigamal, he's on a lap, he's on hard tyres. That's going to give us a comparison to the other guys on hard. We've got a yellow flag out there. Who's that for? I'm not sure. Oh, it's for Callum Anderson. He's into the gravel. What's the kind of Yigamal? He's into turn 5 now. He's in overtake ERS. Oh, now he puts up back into high. Back into overtake, okay. So yeah, he's definitely going to run out of ERS at the end of this lap. Oh, and Alder's retired in the Alfa Romeo. Oh, and Yugamal lost it, and he's in the wall, and he's out. He's gone. Just said when we were riding on board with one of the other drivers, you don't want to run out wide there, and he's done it. He's in the wall, so 2 drivers out in quick succession now. I think the big one, though, is Alder, T Jonas. Don't know what's happened to him.
Ooh, but look at that. Philip Ducek in his debut racer. P3 on the hard tires.
Not too bad. We've got Sam back out on soft tyres again, so I don't think it was a dummy lap then, was it? He's out on softs again, so maybe he believes that that's the best strategy. Billy's on another lap. I think let's follow on board with him. He's coming. He's about halfway through the second sector now. See what he can do. He's in overtake. A lot of drivers in overtake ERS. That is not ideal. You run out at the end in hot lap alone. Going up to overtake is not going to help you. You've got 20% left. And even for these slow corners, he's still down there. I put it up to mode 5, maybe even mode 3. He's got to make up a second if he wants to get anywhere near pole. Doesn't look like the best lap for me, I'm going to be honest. Comes around the final corner, flat out around the final corner. DRS open. Runs out of ERS. Oh, and he goes under pole, wow. Great lap. Top 3 there, separated by less than a tenth of a second. Okay, who is on a lap? Let's see what Sam can do in the Red Bull. On the soft tyres, Sam Thompson.
Tires, that is a bit early.
Yep. He went up before and then aborted his lap. We've got McLaren in front of him. If he gets out of the way, that's Tom Spicer. Runs a bit wide, get out of his way, mate. Okay, oh, he saw that too. I don't think he blocked him, but he made him be a bit hesitant, I think. Anyway, the Red Bull comes into this corner. Around the final corner now. Oh, and he's lost it, has he? Ah, he nearly spun, he's run out of ERS. And
that was close.
he goes on the polo, wow, okay. He's on the soft tyres, but
what about Tom Spicer as he's starting his lap on the mediums?
It's turn 1, see what he can do. I believe he got his first points, didn't he? Last few weeks, on his debut.
Believe he did,
yeah. Hopefully he can carry on that. He's got a car in front of him, I think that's the Red Bull. Of Sam Thompson, it is. Is it? It is. Yeah, it is. It's AI mode, and we need to get out of that the area, that's okay. Good. Don't want Tom Spicer's not getting blocked due to an AI car. You've seen that happen in Mexico with Carl Manson, I think. Where he blocked on the Alfa Romeos. There's only 9 drivers to set a time. We're halfway through this qualifying session now, 9 minutes to go.
Well, 9 minutes is enough for a lap.
Yeah.
Obviously, it would be nice for them to get in the bunker before their final lap. But
I think Tom Spicer's backed out of that. Yeah, he has. He's going in for it again. He's backed out of that lap. Who else is on a lap? I think Luke is on a lap on the soft tyres.
Luke should be on a lap, yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's coming. He's in the second sector. Oh, and the Red Bull of Sam Thompson's retired. He's given up, I think. He don't know why.
Interesting.
I don't think he crashed, unless I'm wrong. I didn't see it, but yeah, he's retired, so he cannot defend his pole position. So Luke round the last 3 corners. Oh, he runs dead wide there, and yeah, he hit the curb. That's bad. Final section. Yellow flag in sector 1.
But it is 5th.
Okay, not too bad. He can definitely improve a good amount, especially in that final
as
sector.
Callum Anderson is coming through the last corner now on his hard tires. What is it gonna be? Well, it's not. Well, he improved, but he didn't get any positions.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he needs to very close though between P9 and P8. Who else on a lap? I think Thomas. Yeah, Thomas is about to start a lap. He's going to be going for pole position on these medium tyres. I think that's going to be his aim into turn 1. Move to turn 2. Don't lose the back end. You have to lift off a bit. Yellow flag out there. Oh, and that is Cal Manson, his teammate. We've seen Cal off a few times now. Into turn 4 comes Thomas though.
What about Christos? He's on his medium run now.
Yep, he's in sector 2. He's coming into the fast right-hander where we saw Jägermal crash just a few minutes ago. Into the hairpin, heavy braking zone.
Well, hello to you, Langfield. Didn't see your message before.
Oh, and he's spun, he's in the wall.
Look at that. And that is such an easy mistake to do too.
Yep.
What about Thomas? He's driving past Christos there. He's also on his medium run.
Let's hope Christos can get the track safely. Don't get disqualified. He needs to spin around quickly, or he will get disqualified. And this is what this game's like. And yeah, there we go. He's carrying on. Good for him.
What about
about
Thomas? It's gonna be
pole.
pole. And look at that.
Good lap.
But it's early on though.
Yeah, track's gonna be improving every second. There's a car out there, obviously.
I think he might have done that a bit too early, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, Cal's starting a lap with 20% ERS. I would not recommend that. Yeah, he's going to run out of ERS.
Well, that is an interesting...
Oh, his teammate's going to block him, is he? Oh, okay, that was not good teamwork there, I don't think.
I don't know if that was an attempt on giving a slipstream, but...
yeah. That didn't really work, did it?
No, I don't think so. But with... he's out of ERS though, I don't get why they went onto this lap.
Yeah. Tom Spicer is... I think he's on a cooldown lap actually. Still got Shane and... Torosso...
Johnny, yeah.
Johnny Greenwood, yeah. Yeah, set a lap. Shane's on that lap though. See what he can do in a few minutes time. Come on, so let's see what he can do in his minimal ERS.
Well, he's the only driver on the lap right now, so...
Yeah.
See...
Sort of out of sync with everyone.
Around the last corner.
8% ERS.
It's gonna be an improvement.
You'd expect that on... Oh, he's on hot tires actually. He's
not too shabby.
He might make it back to pits and get a lap in just... Yeah, I think he needs to get a hurry on now. Okay, I think... Who else have we got on that?
Nobody right now.
I think Shane's going to be the next guy to start a lap.
Keep our eyes on him though. In the meantime, I can tell you that even though one TNR driver is all the way at the back of the grid in this race, in F2 the TNR driver of Dantan is leading away the race on the first lap right now. So mixed results right now for the TNR guys.
Obviously we're used to seeing the Alfa Romeos up there, obviously Phillips in the Alfa this week, but he's a reserve from about the two TNR guys to Norwegians, just like yourself, Sondre. Shane's starting a lap in his Red Bull.
Oh, here's an into turn 1 we go.
Ooh, that's a bit wide.
A bit wide, but can still turn out to be a good wrap.
Yep. See what he can do. This is his first lap. Well, his first lap that he hasn't been validated so far. I'm not sure if I've actually seen him out on track yet. I might be wrong about that one. Johnny Greenwood's still in the pits.
Yeah, it's almost looking like Johnny aren't going to be qualifying today.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's going for one run only.
Yeah, his teammate, Craig Woolley, that's Woolley Mammoth by the way, he's on his different account today. He's plumb last out of the guys set a lap, he's on a lap now, but I think we should carry on with Shane and then go back to him in a few minutes time. Shane's in the final sector. Ooh, he hits the curb there, it's a bit wide.
Ah, well, he gets it back though.
Yeah.
Going into the final chicane here.
We're out of ERS very early.
And
P9.
P9, so nothing
Craig
spectacular,
off
but
the track.
I guess a decent. Alright, Craig is off the track, you said, so well,
Yeah,
Christos is out on the lap again, and he's on soft tires now, so he'll be looking for a good position.
Yeah, his best lap was set on hard tyres, so he's definitely going to be improving up the order. Possibly for pole, maybe. This lap. 1.5 seconds improvement on hards. With soft tyres shouldn't be too much. Tim gets out of his way. So 1 minute 40 seconds to go. The drivers need to get out on track if they want to do one more lap.
Christos onto the back straight right now, up into overtake. He's gonna run out of ERS quite early, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not actually.
For this long right-hander.
Easy to lose the back end in that left-hander before that right-hander.
Yeah, over the big fat curb.
But nonetheless, through the final corner
and
over the line, and it's gonna be second.
Oh wow, close.
Just a few hundreds behind Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas is just come out on an outlap. He's not going to make it in time though.
But we are going to go over to Philip Duchek. He's going to slaughter me about the name pronunciation, but we'll try.
So I'm going to go on board with Billy. I think he's going to be the best guy in to get pole position here off Thomas. It's on medium tyres.
Philip through this long right-hander, just the final few corners there now.
JP is that one lap?
JP is going around the last corner, giving Philip a small slipstream there as Philip goes fourth, and it's quite a good position for him.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Johnny is into turn 1 on his medium tires. He will be the final driver to finish his lap, I think, unless...
Yeah.
Not sure, maybe Luke is actually right behind him.
So I think we need to look at Billy though. Billy's coming round the final section of corners. Can he take pole off Thomas on his medium tyres?
Jeremy's out.
See what he can do. He's going first. No, the second guy to cross the line. And he goes onto pole. Look at that, 7 milliseconds, Sondre. Wow.
And on the medium tires, that is quite good. His teammate is out of pole.
Sander though in the Williams, what can he do? Can he snatch pole? He's got improved by 8/10 on faster tyres.
And I believe Johnny lost the tail a little there. So it's not going to be the best lap, I think, but we'll see him over the line. It's quite a bad exit from the last corner too, but it's gonna be 12.
Luke goes fastest on soft tyres.
How good?
What can his teammate do? Can his teammate take pole off of him?
Oh,
so
Luke.
Slow tyres. Yeah, Luke is on pole on soft tyres.
Oh my god, I missed that, but still though, Hogred around the last corner, what is he gonna do?
It's P4. Thomas can't do anything about it. Cal Manson across the line, he goes third, ahead of his teammate. Look how close that is. First to sixth, under 2/10. That's what you want to see, isn't it? That's everyone done.
And if you look at second to sixth, it's under a tenth, so extremely close then, and well, the gap down to Thompson from Christos isn't big either, and best thing is we have a good mixture of strategies here, so...
Yeah. Holman on soft tyres as a 6th, 7th and 12th. Obviously, Jeremy Popo will get a free choice tyres. So.
And with Christos and Sam both on soft tyres, it's going to be interesting to see them attack the driver's side of them on the first lap.
Oh, come on, Thomas, just retire, mate. He's run out of fuel, I think.
Thomas?
Yeah. What's he doing?
Please just cross
Only
the
20
line
seconds.
and retire.
20 seconds to go, to be honest, but...
Well, sure.
Yeah. Still.
So
Don't
while
be
we
wasting
wait
time.
on Thomas, I'll give everyone a small update on F2 then. They're on lap 6, Dantan still in the lead ahead of Jared Fosbury and Harry Cooper at the moment, so...
Interesting.
One retirement of Andreas Sass.
Okay, yeah, it's stuck on 1 second to go. We need... Okay, come on, Thomas, man. Just retire. Just being a bit stupid.
Well, yeah. Johnny getting a little frustrated about Thomas too,
Yeah.
and I can completely understand why. That was, well, it's not another way to put it than unnecessary.
Yep. Bit stupid, you know, but anyway. It's Luke on pole, if you want to run through it.
Alright, so it's Luke Baker, and I believe that's his first pole position in IRL F2. Then we have Billy Mossam in second on medium tires. Then Callum Anderson beating his teammate Thomas McIver today. Then we have Sondre Sorhaug in fifth in the region. Then Christos Kalamides in sixth on soft tires. Sam Thompson in seventh on soft tires. Tim Bristol is not following up on his good result last week in quali in 8th, then Philip Duchek in his debut in 9th, then Tom Spicer in 10th. Then we have Shane Caller and Jeremy Pope in 12th, Johnny Greenwood in 13th, Craig Woolley in 14th, and 15th would be Jägermal, I believe. I'm not completely sure, but I think it's Jägermal in 15th and Halvor Schontveit in 16th.
Yep. Okay. So, this race is going to be a mixture of strategies. Obviously it's dry, as we can see. Maybe a bit of rain in the end, or we don't know about that yet.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. So there's going to be a mixture of strategies. Obviously the pole man is on softer tyres than everyone behind him.
Yes, waiting on everyone to pick their strategy, and yeah, I was right. Jägermal, then Halvor. So with that, Bran, your podium prediction. Go on.
My podium prediction. Okay, so this is going to be a hard one.
Couldn't agree more.
Right. Okay, P1. I'm going to go for Billy. I'm going for Billy. I think.
Well, Billy has seemed strong lately, so...
He's first out of the guy on mediums, so, you know, he's obviously, I think he's in the best position to win this race.
In the meantime, I believe P1 will be Haugerud, so...
Okay.
P2?
Williams. P2, it's going to have to be one of them, like, second to fifth on the medium size, I think. It could be one of the Mercedes or that Williams, I'm going to be honest. Or I think maybe we're counting out Luke here. Luke could still be up there. So we've got one of them. And I think we cannot count out the man at the back, that's Halvor. We know how quick he is in this league. We know.
Oh, well, he's on a good strategy, so...
Yeah, we know how good he is. He needs to cut through this field quickly. He needs to get no damage. He needs to stay out of instance.
Alright, so... P2 Halvor for you?
No, I don't think P2. But I think he could get up there. I think I'll go for Callum Anderson for P2, and I'll go for Sander in P3.
Alright, P2 for me. I think Luke is gonna somehow manage to get himself P2. Starting from first, I think there might be a little chaotic battling behind him, so that could save him time. So I'm gonna go with him in P2 and Halvor in P3. I believe that strategy, medium to hard. No, hard to medium is, if you get it right, it's really such a good strategy to be on.
Yep. I was on the receiving end of that yesterday. From some quick guys, Matthew Alder.
Well, I don't think any of us two had our best races yesterday, did we?
I think I was alright, but yeah.
I got caught out in the first lap carnage, so...
Yeah. I think the first lap was the highlight of my race. Anyway, over to you. The lineup on the mid, Sondre. I'll look at the back, you look at the front.
I'll bring us away as we have 5 red lights and away.
We going?
we go, and it's a horrible start for the Merc of Callum Anderson as he drops down the field. However, Billy has a good start, the same with Luke, and Luke is already pulling a little way. Thomas McGarver on the inside of Billy, and look at that, Tim making his way through the first corner, but it's really a kind of a panicky move he does there, ending up spinning around. Sam Thompson.
Oh, the Williams in the gravel, he's Grosjean, he's back over the track. Oh, and there's a massive crash, it's Jeremy Pope, he's been collected.
And look at that, Haugard also down in 15th now.
So we had Tim on the inside in turn 1, too optimistic. We've got Sander, he Grosjean'd it in like 2018 and collected. Yeah, Jeremy Poe.
But look at this though, the big winners so far is Johnny Greenwood and Halvor. Johnny up 6 places, Halvor up 8 places. P8.
Oh, we've got
and look at this, Sam Thompson down the inside of Thomas McGyver. Thomas have to back out, but
he's lost it though.
And it's back end loss for Tam.
Contact, was there?
I don't know, not big contact at least, but nonetheless though, Sam might have a run down to turn 1 if he get the traction right out of the last corner. But look at this too, Callum Anderson right on the back of Christos Kalamidas. Does he have that powerful straight line speed this weekend?
Shane has pit.
We'll have to admit, it doesn't look like he has.
Oh, Shane with a penalty as well. Unfortunately for him, look at the lead, battle for the lead. Really right behind Luke. Luke's tyres not giving him an advantage so far.
Lap 2, so these soft tyres should be starting to start fading off already, and that might be what Luke is experiencing right now, but he's still in first position and still in a good position.
But Jeremy Pope in the PSN chat, he's not very happy, as you'd expect.
Well, it's a horrible race for him today, obviously. Well, you had a better look at it, so what exactly did happen to him?
I saw Sander running wide, he's in the gravel, and he spun back across the track. Just like, that's why I said I agree Grosjean did, literally just how it happened in 2018.
Alright, so again, Jeremy got caught up in that...
I think Shane did as well, that's why he made a wing damage, but obviously Jeremy came out worse. He retired from the session.
Well, it's a big shame for Jeremy there. Here
comes Billy.
I think he hoped for a good result, but look at this though. Billy Mossam in the slipstream of Luke Baker. Luke doesn't defend, he's gonna stay on the outside. He's gonna tuck him behind. No, he's not. He's gonna try to force his way around the outside again, but Billy seems to have gotten the position there.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Trying to go around the outside, especially when you're that far back.
The question is though, what are the soft runners of Luke, Sam and Christos gonna do? Are they gonna do for 2-stop, or are they gonna try to stretch the hards very long?
I think they could stretch the hards, but it's a 50-50.
It's a long stretch if they try.
Oh, and that's a Mercedes. Callum Anderson's binned it. He's bottled it. He's hit the curb and he's spun
that is a bottle for Callum Anderson.
Yes. Yeah, he just hit that infamous curb there on the inside. In the meantime,
though, his teammate Thomas is trying to work his way past Luke Baker on those fading soft tires. Sam Thompson, though, it looks like Luke is having a little more troubles with his soft tires than Sam is, because, well, you can see that Sam has caught up to Luke then.
Yeah. Shane in the chat, having some not so kind words towards Sander. Well, that's it,
well,
here comes Thomas though. Luke's
It's
tires
in
are
the
dead.
heat of the moment, but Luke...
Oh, and Sam. Sam's going for it.
Oh, but it's gonna be a hard move to
He's
pull
getting
off,
the
but he has the
inside.
inside now.
This is crucial for Luke to defend. They're both on the same tyres, both on the same strategy, so yeah. You can
Yeah,
let
and
the medium
Christos
ones
right
when you
behind
can't
them,
let
also
Sam go.
on that same strategy.
Look at Alder on the softs. He's in a prime position doing this race now.
On the softs, you say? I believe he
Oh,
is on
sorry,
the
Alder,
hards,
yeah.
Bran.
Alder, yeah, my mistake.
No worries. Luke, though, still able to hang on to that third position ahead of Sam Thompson and Christos. But you
Oh,
can
he's going to
see
go down
that
the inside into
Sam
the
is
fast
looking
right-hander.
feisty as they go side by side. They're both keeping it, but I think Sam has
Oh, through
gotten the
line,
position now.
I think.
Oh, and look
Yeah,
at that.
Sam's got it.
Christos also managing to get a much better run than Luke and get past.
Yeah, Luke ran wide in the corner where Callum has bottled it.
And
Yeah,
look at
he's lost 2 positions because that.
Halvor is in this battle now on the hard tires.
Yeah, Halvor needs to be careful. He cannot get wing damage. Yellow flag, sector 3. Who's that?
Oh, you're right.
It's Craig Woolley. He's round.
Getting wing damage for Halvor now is probably... It's probably worse than being on a strategy with the softs, actually, because you don't have the option to try to stretch a hard stint. But Halvor, though, down the inside of Luke Baker, and away he goes, and he's gonna look for a move on Christos straight away.
Yeah.
This...
While that's all happening, Craig Woolley...
Oh, and look at this. Is it gonna go down the inside on Christos too?
Oh,
he tries,
round,
but Christos...
No, don't reverse! Oh, he's reversed and he's took out.
And that is a rookie mistake by Halvor. They're reversing there.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Greenwood there. That's not his fault. That's stupid there from Halvor. Oh, and he's getting in the way of his teammate now. His reserve teammate.
For the weekend at least.
Yeah.
But
I'll let him go.
Not your finest moment there.
Yeah. That's rookie error. Oh, that's Hugo Malley's gone wide. And he's in the gravel, he's round.
Oh, the Haas driver.
No damage though. Tim gets past him. So Billy out front.
Interesting though, the crash between Calamedas and Halvor. Didn't get the best angle of it, but I think that Halvor might have been a bit too far behind to go for that move, but I think we're probably gonna get footage from them both from that. In the meantime, Philip now right behind Halvor. Alder obviously lost a lot of time, but Greenwood, though, he is the big loser of that crash.
Yeah, it's a shame for him.
Oh, as there is yellow after the first few corners. I don't know why.
Maybe someone's had a little mistake.
Maybe. Look at this,
so, what battles we got? The 2 alphas are battling with Sander. He's sort of recovering now from that spin in the first lap. Luckily he got no damage, even though he took out Jeremy Pope and Shane. 2 retirees, that is Jeremy Pope was mentioned, and Cameron.
And with Halvor and the crash that we experienced there, we have missed that Luke Baker has pitted, and he's pitted for the medium tires, so he is on a 2-stop.
Yeah. I did see he pit, I didn't know he went on to the mediums though. So, yeah. So that's interesting. We'll have to see what the other 2 soft guys do.
Well, Christos and Sam's both still out on track here, so...
Yeah. I think that's the only
getting
on track.
Catch back up by Halvor and Philip.
Sam Thompson, I think, is in the pits, yep.
He is in the pit, so lap 7, I believe we're going to see a 2-stop from him too.
Sander on the Alfa Romeo, the reserve driver, Philip.
Oh, he's gonna go around the outside, and it's gonna be an easy done move before the corner is done.
Yeah, easy move. I think we could see Christos in this lap.
And Sam is also going for a 2-stop strategy today.
Yeah, if I was Christos, I'd go for a 1-stop now.
Interesting thing will probably be to see what Christos does then.
Yeah.
And the overcut by Sam on Luke has been major. Look at that, 3.7 seconds separating the two of them now.
Yeah. Just having a look at people's ERS modes. Billy seems comfortable, he's over half. Then Thomas is pushing him. He's really low on ERS.
My
He's trying
apologies.
to stay with the Ferrari driver. Out front. Sander is pulled away from Philip now for overtaking him. But he's still within the DRS range though, actually. What I'm quite surprised about is that Alder isn't really catching Christos too quickly, that is. It sounds like Sondre is erupting a bit there.
Yeah, I was dying a little for a moment too, but hopefully that's over now.
No one within DRS at the moment, unfortunately. Sander, yes, that's
Philip is out of DRS now, yeah. So where will we see the next battle emerge?
I think Christos is going to go for a one stop. He did not pit on that lap.
Interesting. Well, to be fair, he's not losing too much to Alder right now. Well, he is losing a lot, but he's still in third. And if he goes for one stop, he can still be sitting in net third for that matter.
Yeah. Tim on the back of Tom Spicer. So, 5 tenths between them, only guy with DRS in the whole circuit at the moment.
Thank you, Langfeld. Oh wait, look at this. Tim Bruce Daly's right on the back of Tom Spicer now. Oh, and Tim is gonna go right past Tom. Small tap on the entry of the corner between these two, but nothing big
quite
there.
comfortable for Tim. There's a yellow flag out there. But yeah, I think that was cleared up quite quickly. Can Tom Spicer do anything in response down this straight now? To Tim. Eagle miles behind them, lurking.
Well, it looks like Tom has wing damage actually, and
yeah,
into the pit he goes, so... What about Christos? Having a look at him again, still on those soft tires. Gotta say, he's losing a lot of time to Alder, but he isn't losing that much to the front runners though. He's lost about 6 tenths the last lap or around there, so obviously to Alder he's lost almost 2 seconds, but...
Yeah, yellow flag. Oh, that is for Luke. He's lost his wing. Yeah,
oh, and that's Luke podium chances over then. And that's a shame. On pole position today, so...
Fortunate for him, we got another yellow flag though. That might have been Luke again actually. Still no battles of DRS, unfortunately. I think we've got a strategic battle at the moment.
Well, Greenwood is close to Sam Thompson.
Christos Pitts will be interesting what tires he goes on.
23 laps on hards. It's probably doable,
possible.
especially if he managed to take those softs for 9 laps, so...
Yeah.
And it does go on to hard, so that's going to be an interesting...
I want to see where he comes out though compared to the other guys who were on soft tyres before. I can't remember who that was though, that was...
And he's going to be right around the house of Jägermal, but is he going to be ahead? He's going to be behind as Jägermal goes around the outside in the turn 1 there.
Oh, he's going back for it though.
Oh, and Jägermal on his 9-lap old hard tires is probably going to be struggling a little more with his pace than Christos will be.
So Luke's pit again, obviously with that wing damage. That's not a very good race for Luke, unfortunately. I think he's going to come up behind Craig Boy. Maybe Shane as well.
Maybe
Shane's
he can save some points there, but it's not looking too good right now. In the meantime, Christos is looking golden right now on the back of Jägermal.
Oh, and Shane, what are you doing? He's just, he's tried to crash out on purpose. I was on board with him, and he hasn't even crashed out. He went flat out into turn 1. Yeah, he went flat out into turn 1 and didn't lose his wheel.
Alright, well, I mean, it's not every day you see someone
Yeah, no,
try
he's
to
got
crash out
Shane.
on purpose and then doesn't matter to, but...
Yeah, silly for Shane, should have retired in the pit. So we've got a virtual safety car, that's why we do not like people purposely crashing out, because it does affect the race. So we could see people pitting now.
And what is happening between the front two runners? After virtual safety car started, Thomas is right on the back of Billy.
Yeah.
But he's slowed down now though, so probably didn't notice his delta straight away. I still believe that Christos and Jägermal is the battle to watch right now.
Oh, bloody hell, Thomas and LeBrun ran to the back of Billy. Billy's going slow. So I don't know what he's doing. 3/10 between them. Obviously that was definitely not the gap. Lang fell in chat saying, Alder lost 2 seconds on that VSC.
Well, it just ended, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, he might have actually.
Let's see who is responding.
But still though, look at this, Christos is right behind Jägermal. He's not gonna be going for a move yet, but he will be having DRS down the long start-finish straight. So...
He's going for an undercut. He's on hard tyres. He's going to undercut Billy.
And
when he comes out, he's come out
probably
behind.
Work. In the meantime, Christos is looking for that way past Jägermal as Jägermal and Christos goes through the last corner right now. And where will they be compared to Thomas? Thomas is already out, so he's well ahead. But what about Christos? Christos is closing. He's going to the inside on Jägermal into turn 1. They're going side by side, but Christos has more grip and blitzes past Jägermal. And
good move. Obviously, much
fair, decent move by these two there. And Jägermal, I don't think Jägermal has the tires to keep up with Christos now. He's trying to. And with success so far, but it's really going to be the second and last sector that is going to expose his tires.
Billy's in the third sector. Is he going to pit? He's got to, hasn't he, to try and overcut Thomas. Or is he going to come out ahead there? That is the big question. Oh, he's staying out,
Oh, as Jägermal has lost it out of the fast right-hander. He tried to correct it. He almost managed to, but he's in the wall and out of the race.
Yeah. I may be wrong on this one, but I'm pretty sure Jägermal did the exact same thing in pre-season.
You might be right. I can't remember.
I think Jägermal. Oh, and nice. Tom Spice has done the same thing. He's done the exact same thing. I was on board with him.
You got to be joking now.
No, he's done literally the exact same thing.
That is God. 2 drivers out in about 10 seconds time.
Yeah, I think he crashed in the he even hit Jägermal's neighbour.
In the meantime, you can see Luke going off track into the gravel just to get out of the way of T. Johnny's and his teammate Haugerud.
Yeah, no safety car. Interesting.
As he's still, I got to say,
pulling off.
If one thing is for sure, Luke is definitely leaving enough space for the drivers lapping him.
Yeah, I don't know why he's going off the track. Just get off the racing line. Let's go off the track.
Off the racing line is enough, but going off track, he's definitely sure that he's left the drivers lapping him space at least.
Billy's responded finally. That's going to put Halvor in the lead.
And Thomas going into the final chicane there now. Where is Billy? Billy is on the way out already. But Thomas is already going down the start-finish straight, and he is going to be ahead of Billy.
I don't know why he's defending. What's he doing? Okay.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous move, actually, but...
Yeah. But Billy is on fresh tyres. He's only just a bit behind, so yeah, he's going to be trying to overtake him. 2 lap fresh tyres, that is. So, who have we got in the pits? We've got Johnny Greenwood, we've got Luke, who had wing damage, he is in P11. We'll look at the battle though for P2. I think that's what we've got to look at, isn't it? 3-way battle for P2. Effective battle for the lead.
It is the battle to watch right now, and especially with Philip in second there.
Yep.
Halvor might not be his actual teammate, but we could see the Alpha trying to keep this back, although Thomas is just going for that gap, and he finds it, and he's through.
Yep, Craig Gully gets out of the way, fair play to him. What do you want to see? And, yeah, you could see a swarm into turn 1 here. Oh, and Billy! I thought he was having a look then, but he fell back.
Philip on those old medium tires goes into the pit, which leaves us with Billy and Thomas fighting for P2 at the moment.
Too far back for a move.
Too far back on this lap at least. Tim also in the pit right now, going on to hard tires.
Thomas, I've just noticed with that Halloween pumpkin helmet. Interesting.
Oh, that's what it is. I've been wondering what that has been. In the meantime, Billy, as Thomas seems to have gotten a bad exit out of that corner, Billy gains a 10th on it. Gains almost 2 tenths in that small sector alone. But you have to get closer than this to be able to get an overtake done on the start-finish straight. And that is Brand back.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
We do not forgive, Brand. We do not forgive. You know me.
Still a battle for P2 is the
But
main.
look at this though, Halvor now with clean air. He is pulling out fastest lap after fastest lap right now.
Yeah, he is quick. He is very quick, fresh, hard tyres.
Look at this, Billy on the back of Thomas. Is he close enough? He's gonna go for a move, but he's gonna have to do it around the outside of Thomas. However, he makes it work as that is position taken.
Good move. Thomas getting dirty.
Oh, is Thomas gonna get back at him into this corner? Billy
We've seen Thomas be quite aggressive before and lose his rag, so I hope he doesn't do it again.
I tell you, well, we did see what Thomas said before the race. He was gonna be more relaxed today. Ooh, Sam is out, and where was it?
Yeah, lost
I believe it was turn 2, yeah.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, though, we did see Thomas saying that he was gonna be more relaxed and stuff for this race as
he's coming back at him, he's going around the outside.
Oh, but that is a hard move to pull off, especially with this next left-hander. And he's gonna have to sit behind through this last.
Into turn 1 though, he's gonna be all over that. He's got a good exit. He wants to make a move. He runs a bit wide. That's okay. Yeah, he should be going for a move. Oh, he's lost the back end of it.
Oh, and that's not the exit you want when you want to overtake down this straight. And I think he's gonna be too far behind for an overtake now.
Yeah. We saw in Monaco, Craig Woolley finish P10, but did not get the point, unfortunately, due to the 9% rule. He could be getting a point today, hopefully.
Well, hopefully he'll manage to get himself that point he should have gotten in Monaco, but unfortunately, as you said, 90% rule. He didn't finish within. He didn't finish 90% of the race, and well, we're not gonna be those kind of guys who just looks away from the fact of it. Yeah. So
rules are rules.
Even though after all those pit stops, I kind of really wanted to give him that point, but. Still though, he's showing determination today. He's back on it. He's still struggling, but he is sitting with P9. 2 points right now.
Yeah. So Luke's going to get a point as well. Oh, and Thomason's wide. That's not going to help him gain time on Billy.
And I think I now see why Thomas really didn't want Billy to get back ahead of him, because it looks like Thomas, he might be slightly quicker than Billy today, but it doesn't look like he's able to keep it in that dirty air through some of the corners.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Halvor though still setting fastest lap on
Yeah,
those
he's the
old
fastest
hard
lap.
tires.
On them fresh mediums, he's going to be quick. He's going to be chasing these two guys down.
He's still 13 seconds ahead of these two, so he will
He's actually
have
pulling
to.
away.
He will. Yeah, he's pulling away, but he will have to gain a lot of time when he goes onto the medium.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
Well, possible, yeah. Especially with these two fighting.
Yep. 5 tenths between them, just under 5
It's
tenths.
gonna be interesting.
But really, they're on a similar pace, aren't they?
Well, it looks like it. As we're gonna go into the last sector, Thomas is gonna sit behind this time. He's not gonna try anything.
Yeah, really pushing him through that corner. He's a good exit. A few laps ago, he didn't get a good exit.
This though, he's looking feisty.
Yeah.
And what is Thomas doing there? And that's ruined his chance down the long straight, I think.
Yeah. Once again, he just needed to stay behind.
Thomas, do I have to remember you what you said before this race? Not panicking is the key.
Yeah. Look at his ERS, he's got 9% left. Billy is comfortable, he's got just about half 50%. So Thomas needs to learn how to manage his ERS better, I think.
And you know, Thomas might be a little quicker than Billy today, but it's not looking like he has the same mentality as Billy right now. Billy seems a lot more calm and collected.
Yeah, look at the time these two guys have lost compared to Halvor.
Very all over the place.
Halvor is pulled away rapid.
He has, and if he keeps it, well, Halvor should be inside his pit window now, shouldn't he?
I'd take 2 more laps. I'd pit 2 more laps.
I'm thinking I pitted this lap last night, and well, the softs were pretty dead at the last lap, but they worked.
Softs or mediums, Sondre?
Mediums, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You see, I'm still struggling with these tires being yellow.
Yeah, he's pit.
And he's into the pit. He's gonna be behind these two, but
yeah, he's on P3.
Should be ahead of Christos.
Ooh, it could be close, maybe.
Well,
but look at the battle, though. Billy defending.
Thomas is gonna try to round the outside on Billy here. He's gonna try it, but Billy isn't giving more than he has to.
Stick your nose in there. Yeah, that was happening all day. I could see that happening. Thomas again.
No.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, and Halvor sees that.
Thankfully. That could have been calmer though, to be fair. He reversed into Greenwood.
Well, you can say that, but even though that happened earlier, I still don't want to see another crash happening because of it.
Yeah, that crash was very similar in real life to, I think it was this year, Lando Norris and Lance Stroll, was it? Where they crashed. Where, yeah, the guy on the outside then was on the inside for turn 2. Wasn't anywhere near ahead and just kept their wheel in, which caused the crash. So yeah, that's definitely Thomas's fault in my opinion. And yeah, he's paid the consequences. He's now about nearly 8 seconds off Billy. He's about 8 tenths beforehand. Yeah, look at that. Halvor's going to catch him, isn't he? 6 seconds.
Ah, well, considering how fast he's catching right now, he's definitely going to catch Billy, but he's going to have to overtake too, though, and that's really the harder thing to do. Obviously, with those fresher tires and faster tires, it should be possible, but still not going to be an easy task.
Christos.
A little too far behind at the moment. Christos on those 11 laps old hard tires. He's gonna really be going for a stretcher.
Yeah. One thing I haven't really seen in this race so far is time penalties.
I haven't seen them much either, and well, there is places to get time penalties there, but there is a lot of places that if you cut the corner too much or go too wide, that you ruin more than you gain. So
yeah, exactly. as I said earlier on in the stream, obviously we're monitoring the last corner.
But look at this though, how good. Is he gonna get past Christos? Not yet, at least.
4 seconds between the top two.
So, Langfield, are you enjoying the racing you're all watching right now? I believe he's been here through the whole stream so far. Watching eagerly if somebody is gonna overtake him in the championship, I guess.
Yeah. Look at that Halvor, there he is. Under 4 seconds now, he's definitely... Billy is going to be in there.
But look at this though, how good on Christos, he's gaining a lot. Christos is going slightly defensive, but Hauger is going for that inside line. And he will be going past in turn 1, but is he going to be able to stay ahead though?
Yeah, easy. So Sondre is going to be chasing the podium of Thomas now.
There is nothing easy about that second corner.
Langfield saying if he was driving he would win.
Well,
confidence, yeah.
I got to say I had a look at people's time trial laps before this race, and looking at those laps, Langfield would have probably been the big favorite for today, so
yep.
Can understand where the confidence is coming from. How good though, getting close to the back of Thomas right now. Christos though, he's managing to stay within the RS range here. I'm saying that, and then he drops out of it.
Yep, 5 tenths though, between 3 and 4. So you can see him moving to turn 1. Please don't crash, Thomas.
Oh, we could see him move into turn 1, yeah.
I think he's gonna breeze past a minute.
As Haugerud is closing.
Yeah, got him, look at that. Easy.
Oh, he did, but he's almost out of ERS though, so can he stay ahead? You can see this, Thomas is trying to fight back.
Yeah, he's got moved on easily into the podium.
You never know if you're gonna spin or not. Well, I guess he's kinda right saying that.
Possibly. So we've got everyone on the lead lap, apart from Luke and Craig. So yeah, it's not too... Well, it's a bit spread out actually, apart from the top.
Well, I don't know if anything happened with Craig or if he's just struggled with pace today, but I believe he was involved at the first lap, wasn't he?
Craig, I don't think he was.
Well, maybe not involved, but I think he got caught out by it.
Yeah, maybe, I'm not too sure.
For Luke's sake, we know that... What happened? He spun, didn't he?
Yeah, Luke said about racing, he spun a few times, made a few unforced errors.
But look at this though, Thomas McIver still inside the RS. Are we gonna see him try something into turn 1 on Sondre? We've seen him aggressive before, but he's too far behind this time.
Yeah, he needs to be patient, you know. He was panic, like you said before. He was panicking when he was trying to overtake Billy for the lead.
You never know. Maybe he's been watching. Maybe he has the stream on in the background. Notice that we said that, trying to get himself a little more collected again.
Well, you said that, and then he crashed. So. You know.
Maybe he didn't realize straight away.
Fair enough. 5 tenths though between them. I think that's 6 for Bitter, yeah. He's closing on the DRS zone.
Oh, as Thomas closes in, but goes very deep.
Not the first time he's done that.
Not the first time, no. But look at this though, Halvor shunt fight right on the back of Billy now, and Billy seemed very cool today. He hasn't been panicking. He's driven calm, steady, but now he's gonna have a big task on his hand with Halvor right behind on the fresher and softer tires. So what do you think? What do you think Brian is gonna be able to fight back here, or?
Well, I mean, there's fighting back and then there's killing people.
I will have to say Billy is not one of those guys. I think he will fight back, but I don't think we'll see him kill anyone.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
In the meantime, F2 has just finished with Kevin Harrison taking his second win in a row today.
Yeah, got people complaining in the chat about people cutting turn 15. Obviously, put a warning out about that.
Well, we have put a warning out about that, so if they see a driver ahead of them cutting that corner, they could report it. But Halvor, though, getting a bad exit out of the last corner, so I'm not sure he has a lot of ERS, though. And he's gaining on Billy. Is he gonna go? He's gonna go for the inside line.
Oh, they're close, and he's touched it.
But Billy is fighting back, and he keeps the position for now. If you have a look at Billy is not
Halvor runs wide of the dirt, yeah. He's
comfortable
defending.
when it comes to ERS right now. Halvor has a lot more, and Billy is pushing to stay ahead. And I believe Halvor's gotten a little bit wider, but he manages to keep it.
He needs to be patient. But obviously, Langfeld supporting his teammate in chat.
Go, Halvor. And, well, there is a Constructor Championship they're fighting for too, so he might lose his championship lead to his teammate today, but...
Yeah, question for you, Sondre. Oh, actually, no, there's battling happening.
But look at this.
Oh, Billy gives him a squeeze.
Yeah, you gotta quickly give me that question before the long straight now, Brown.
Yeah, so will Philip get the points for Alfa Romeo even though he's a reserve, or not?
No.
No, okay, that's fair enough.
He's gonna pick up points for himself, but not for the team.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. So obviously, Halvor doing for the team best he can. Here we go though into turn 1, this is gonna be interesting.
And Halvor is closer this time. He has ERS, Billy doesn't. And Halvor should be taking an easy move into turn 1 around.
Keep it on the track.
You can see Billy not going for a crazy move back down the inside or something, so...
Yeah.
Billy, though, he's gonna try to stay with Halvor here, but... I don't think he's gonna be able to in the second and last sector here.
Exactly.
Still, though, with a win last week and a second today, it's gonna be a good 2 weeks for Billy now to get himself back into the fight for it.
Yeah. Already dropped a second back, so yeah. I think that's it. No battles out on track, unfortunately. So let's give some more people some airtime who haven't we really seen today.
Wait, what?
So let's see who haven't we really talked about today, Sondre. You know, who's been under the radar?
Tim, after his first lap dive, I think he's had a pretty quiet race.
Yeah.
Same with Philip has had a pretty quiet race too, I think. Johnny
just hoovering up the positions.
He's had a really unlucky race today, but he's gonna get points at least.
Yep. So 1.6 now between the top two. So yeah, as we'd expect, Halvor pulling away.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can say that. There isn't much of a surprise there. And, well, Halvor isn't really using a lot of his ERS right now either. Wouldn't surprise me if he's kind of charging up to take new fastest lap.
Yeah. Sander in P3. Once again, he always has good pace, but...
but he hasn't had his best race today. Obviously, doing a Grosjean, that's not a good way to start it, so...
Yeah. That's one way of putting it. Who else? Obviously, Thomas in P4. He could have won this race. If, in my opinion, he would have been a bit more patient.
He could have probably won it. Billy could have won it, but
Yeah.
I think the strategy for Halvor and obviously that first lap carnage that he got through without any damage helped him. Then obviously he had that small collision with Christos that we didn't really have the best view of, but it might be reported or not.
Yeah.
I think Halvor might not even bother to report it, considering he's still gonna be walking away with a win here.
Yeah, exactly. Luke gets a penalty, that's not going to affect him. He is plumb last. The other guys who are still running. He's going to get a point now. Oh, and Tim's spun! Tim's spun, I just following him. Oh, don't come back on track. Felix
and he has no front wing, which is going to avoid Philip with a few extra points there.
Yeah. I was just following him around and then he just lost it.
And you know, I was just going to say that we might see Johnny going for a pit in a lap or two to put on softs to try to take that fastest lap. But right now, with Tim without a front wing, that might be a position up for grabs for him, so I don't think we're gonna see that anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, if we look at the time, it's definitely gonna be a position there up for grabs, but Tim is obviously gonna come out on soft tires though, so you might see him taking fastest lap then.
21 seconds between Tim and Johnny.
Right now, but that gap is going rapidly down through these fast corners.
Yeah. Oh, and Craig getting past Tim there, he's unlapping himself. Yeah, Tim limping back.
Tim with the number 42. 42, I feel like that's a number we rarely see in league racing.
Yeah, it's usually 69.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost. Well, don't you have a 69 though?
Yeah.
Exactly. You bastard.
Oh well. Can't fully stream, Sondre.
Tim.
You know.
Onto soft tires, obviously changing in front wing too. He's gonna be behind Johnny, but fresh soft against old hard tires. I think the gap is too big, but well, it's too big. Yes, 8 seconds, 9 seconds. Yeah, it's gonna be too big, but it's gonna be interesting to see though if Tim can take that fastest lap.
Exactly.
And look at that.
Who is it?
It's Tim.
Oh, it's Tim again. No, he's done the same thing as last time.
Oh, and Billy has lagged out.
Oh no, Billy. The Ferraris. What has happened to them?
The Ferrari's blowing up at the end of the race.
Yeah, so Tim done the same thing 2 laps in a row, and Sander's going to be licking his lips now, isn't he?
But I mean, Tim, though, the last time, yeah, he was on old tires, so maybe they were a little slippery. But this was fresh, soft tires. Yeah, I don't know. it's a strange thing that happened there, but
unfortunate for Billy.
But well, at least he's completed over 90% of the race for that matter. But he might actually lose the position to Sander if he doesn't get back into the session and into the car again soon.
Yeah.
Obviously, depending on penalties too, though.
Luke's pit for maybe fastest lap, but he's a lap down, so I think he's.
Well, I don't think he's going to be able to take the fastest.
Yeah, he's been lapped again actually, so he's 2 laps down now. Is that right? Yes, he is 2 laps down. Yeah. So I'm not sure if he will be able to.
Well, I'll try to do my best, Langfield. Count points. Time to use the math skills.
Okay. Do you want me to do that, Sondre? I'll do. Actually, no. I'd love to see your maths. I'm sure you're good at maths.
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna have to see where Thomas is finished first, but
yeah, that's a good
point. My maths is actually pretty good, Bran.
Sander 1.2 now
at
behind
least.
the AI of Billy. Is Billy back in? I don't think he is
And
he?
that is a shame for Billy.
Billy's not back, is he?
I
Could he
don't
come off
think
the
he
podium?
is. Salvor passed the finish line. No, he hasn't. So they're going on to the last lap. Be careful now, Sander. You know ghosting is off, so you don't want to touch the
He's
rear
past
of
him on the
that
straight.
Ferrari.
No. Should get him quite comfortably, won't it? The AI, 75% AI. See, I've sort of done Billy a job here. Good job here, you know. I could have put it on 0 for him.
I gotta say, I feel bad for Billy if he's gonna lose out on the podium because of that.
Yeah. Thomas will have to get a move on if he wants to.
Are we gonna see another panicky moment by Thomas?
Possibly. So wait and see.
You know, Thomas. He's a driver you usually usually get an interview from, and you just know we're gonna have to ask him about that then.
Yeah.
And well, to inform you, Langfield, if Thomas ends up with 4th, he's gonna be 2 points out of you in the championship.
Well,
If he
like
finishes in
maybe.
3rd, he's gonna be 5 points out of you.
1.8 seconds into the 3rd sector. But here comes T. Jonas, here comes Alder.
We're gonna have to look at him as he goes through the final chicane here.
He's let Luke through, hasn't he, to get another lap?
I think he might have, yeah. And Halvor finishes in P1. Sondre is gonna finish in P2. Luckily, that for him that Billy laid out. Billy comes in P3.
Oh, he doesn't.
And Billy has penalties leading him, getting him down in P4 and Thomas up to P3. Christos pulling off the one stop from soft tires to end up P5. And then we're gonna get Philip as the next driver over the line as Tim takes fastest lap.
Luke's gonna have something to say about that though.
I think he is. He's gonna at least attempt to. As we get Philip over the line, he seems reasonably happy about that P6 today. Johnny, he's not gonna be that happy about his P7 today, I think. Or maybe it's hard to say considering the crash, but still points. Oh, as he loses the back end a little out of the last corner. So Johnny in P7, Craig Woolley has come in P9. Luke is in the last corner now. Is he gonna take fastest lap? I don't think he managed to, but he's taking P10 and 1 point. And with that, P3 for Thomas, so Langfield, he is 5 points ahead of you in the championship.
Yep. Davin plays, I think that's Tim, isn't it? If there's a race to forget. Correct me if I'm wrong there.
And Halvor is gonna be 11 points out of you in the championship, Langfield. So your teammate is getting himself into the lead today.
Yep, so Halvor wins from Sander, from Thomas, from Billy, who lagged out, Christos in P5, Philip P6, and the reserve JP in 7th, Tim in 8th, who spun twice in 2 laps. Craig Willie picks up his full points, Luke, bad race for him, in P10, everyone else crashed out.
Yeah, and all the DNFers are Sam Thompson, Jigermal Johnson, Tom Spicer, Shane Callum Anderson, and Jeremy Pope, the American. And you know, we did mention penalties under the race, and there wasn't a lot of penalties.
No, they weren't.
Not at all. But, god damn it, from Langfield. Well, if you can get the podium finishers into the party then, Bran.
That's a good idea. Or is it TJ? Okay.
Well, I gotta disappoint you there, Langfield, but Philip is getting points for himself, but not to the Alpha team. Craig Wool is saying the crash at the beginning was caused by an AI. Interesting.
Okay.
But nonetheless, we are waiting on the podium finishers. Halvor from P16. Are you finding them, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm having trouble to find Sander.
TAR underscore. Yeah. They do not, Langfield, they do not. I see that I disappointed a little there, didn't I?
There we go, they're invited.
Good. Let's see who is gonna end up here then. That is our race winner today. Are we gonna get second and third in? There is second, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
And there is third, and we'll start off with third, aren't we, Brandon?
If you want.
Yeah, we always do. So we'll start off with third again, and Thomas.
Hello.
First of all, you said going into the race that you would be a little more relaxed, and well, during that race, I gotta say you didn't look that relaxed at times. So, what did happen? Did that plan just go down the drain, or?
Yeah, I was trying to keep it in mind, the plan, but yeah, it didn't really work. I just got carried away a wee bit, and yeah, maybe got a bit close at times, but yeah.
Well, still, nonetheless though, you're taking away that position from Langfield in the championship as you're passing him, but you're still gonna be behind Halvor, so you pass one alpha, you go behind another alpha. How are you looking at the rest of this season right now?
I think the alphas have got very strong pace, so if I could keep second, but I think they'll both beat me, to be honest, and they'll come third. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, back to this race though, and you were battling Billy for a long time, and I don't know, it didn't look like you were able to keep your cool when you were trying to get around him. Like, was it hard to pass him today, or what was the reason?
I think we both had about the same pace, and as we know, Billy's a bit... he's he's quite clean, but he's quite aggressive, so I was just trying to, not make contact, but yeah, it happened.
Fair enough, I guess. Any questions from you, Bran, before I take them all?
Yeah, more about that incident. What I want to see what happened, Danny, because I knew you were on the outside and then the inside for 2 and 2. So yeah, what really happened?
Yeah, I was on the outside, and then I feel like I was about a quarter of a car beside him, a bit more, so I feel like I had... yeah, but he just squeezed me out, and because of this game, the way it is, you just spin around if someone touches you there, so yeah. I'm not going to say too much.
Okay, fair enough.
trying to keep it calm and collected in the interviews, at least I see them.
Yeah.
Next week, though. Yeah, I have a bad memory, so I need to get the calendar up. And next week we are
Bahrain,
going
I
to
think.
Bahrain, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Bahrain. New chance. What are you looking for there?
Quite a good track for me, Bahrain, so I would like to try him maybe second. I would hope for second next week. So, yeah.
Second, interesting. I was expecting you saying first there, but you're aiming for second. Well, might be good to downplay yourself sometimes. So, saying second then. And I forget my question. Well, yes. So, is the plan to try and stay a little more relaxed next race then, or?
Well, that's the plan, but I don't know. For some reason this weather I'm just not too calm on track, but yeah, try and change that.
Well, it's difficult to change things like that.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, though, you did end up with a podium in the end, so congratulations on that. I don't know if you have any more questions, Bren?
No. That's it.
No. Well, good luck for next week then, Thomas.
Thank you.
If you want to get started on second place then, Bren?
Oh, bloody hell, I'm ready. Right. Who was second? It was Sander, wasn't it?
Yes.
Right. Sander, I believe you were involved in the turn 3 crash on that one.
Yeah, got spun around.
Mistaken. I saw you went into the gravel and spun around. Tell us what happened there, run us through what happened.
I don't really know, to be honest. I ran out wide and the bumps just spun me around, I think, and I was lucky not to get some damage.
Fair enough, you took a few people out with you. I think you like Roman Grosjean in 2018.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, to be honest. I got hit in turn 1 and I went wide in turn 3 because of the hit, so it was a pretty much a train reaction.
Okay, fair enough. And last few laps there, Billy obviously lagged out, unfortunately for him, and then you were catching him. Did you know you catch him, or you really pushing because you wasn't too sure about catching him?
I wasn't sure. I just thought he was AI for a second, and I just pushed everything I had, and luckily got by him.
Okay, fair enough. So that's a good P2 for you. Next week is Bahrain, as Sondre has already said. Is that a good track for you? You're going to be quick there? Obviously, you're usually quick, but is that a good track or a bad track?
I don't know. I don't know if I have the time to participate at all, but if I do, hopefully I'll go for a podium again.
Okay, fair enough. And if I can get the standings up, you were, before this race, you were 4th in the championship. I'm assuming you're still around there now, so, you know, where's your, after your performances so far this season, where's your target for this championship?
Podiums is becoming more and more regular, so it will go for top 3.
Top 3?
Be a little more confident. Say you're going for the championship. Come on.
Going for the championship. Beating
That's
Thomas,
better.
beating Halvor.
There we go, that's better. So well done on P2. If you've got any questions, Sondre.
You kind of took the questions I was wondering about, so not right now, no. I don't like to be without questions, but yeah, no.
Okay. Over to you then for Halvor.
Yeah. Hello? Yeah.
Oh, you were talking
Yeah,
about
I
me.
need to do, yeah.
My bad there. Well, Halvor, let's start with quali, don't we?
Sure.
What happened?
I spun into the wall.
Rookie
More
mistake
or
or?
I don't know. I just was a bit too eager on the throw and yeah, into the wall.
So rookie mistake it is. Well, it happens to the best of us sometimes. Nonetheless, though, starting at the back of the grid, what were you thinking going into the race then?
I just wanted to be aggressive. Usually when I start at the back of the grid, I just back off and give the pack a couple of seconds before I really start moving. But I just tried to make some moves into the first corners, and I got past a lot of guys really quick. So I found myself in a decent position.
Yeah, and well, actually talking about that first corner, I guess you got a good view of everything that happened in the first corner, and like, what did it look like from your point of view?
I was just looking for openings that I could put my car in. I wasn't really looking at the cars. It wasn't my focus what the other cars were doing, really.
Alright, fair enough. Well, still though, you found yourself in, I believe it was P8 after the first 3 corners there, and well, from there on, you were pretty much just trying to catch up and get yourself in a good position before the last stint on mediums. And well, you actually had an incident with Christos, I believe, on your hard run. You were trying to go down his inside, and what happened?
I saw a gap and I went for it, and the space wasn't. I felt like the space wasn't given on the inside, which I felt like it kind of shut the door on me, but I don't want to like be sure about that before I see it again. And I get spun around, and I try to move out of the way by backing off, and just as I do that, I realized that made it worse, and he a driver behind crashed into me. So yeah, it's just a mistake from my part, that part of the crash.
Yeah, we did see you starting to reverse there, and well, we got a good view of that, and it didn't look pretty, but it's a shame for obviously Johnny that you collected there. But going away from that, then after that you look like a man on a mission. You were pulling up fastest lap times after fastest lap times, catching up to the others, and like, when you came out on the mediums, you were, I believe, 6-7 seconds behind Billy.
Correct.
Something like that at least. And you caught him pretty quickly, and well, when you were trying to pass him, like, what were you thinking then? What was your mindset?
I tried to just save up some ERS and fuel first, just for a lap, and then I went for a move, and I felt like he was very aggressive and didn't really give space to my car, but I guess that's just hard racing. But I just needed a couple of laps to get the run on him, because he was cutting the last corner quite consistently. So it was hard to get a good run on him, unless I did the same myself. So just needed some time to find some traction.
Fair enough. Damn it, I had another question, but I can't remember it right now. Bran, if you have any questions.
Well, it looks like you stole them all, haven't you, really? You just went away with it there, so yeah, that's it.
Well, yeah, I remember it now. So after this race, then obviously, well, in this race, as I said, you were pulling fastest lap time after fastest lap time, but then in the end, Tim comes and steals that fastest lap point from you. Well, how much did that hurt? Or didn't you really think about it?
I didn't see it. I didn't know before now, but I got the first place. That was what matters. If my championship get destroyed by 1 point in the end, then I'll be angry at him.
Then it will really bother you, but still though, great race today, and next week we're heading to Bahrain, and how's that track for you?
Good question. I don't know. I hopefully get some time to practice, and hopefully it'll be a good track. I don't know. Hopefully.
fair enough. Also passing your teammate in the championship and actually taking the championship lead today. How confident are you about that championship now?
I feel like I can do it. It's gonna be a hard fight between myself and Bjørn Einar, but and obviously the other guys as well. But I feel like if I put in the time necessary for practice, I should have a good possibility on taking it. But you never know.
True, true. Well, nonetheless, congratulations on your race win today, and good luck for Bahrain.
Thank you.
And with that, Bran, podium interviews are over, and it's us two then. And
It is indeed.
I was going to ask you, but I just want to say, like, driver of the day today. It's not hard to look at. It should be it should be Alder with 16th to first, and good overall race with a few incidents here and there, but still.
Yep. So I think it was an alright race. You know, not the most exciting. You know, few battles to lead.
Well, you say not the most exciting, but it is Spain, so like it should be one of the least exciting races, thinking of it that way.
Well,
so,
yeah.
I gotta be honest, I feel like we got a nice, good race out of it, even with a Grosjean in the start there.
Well, Sondre, I think we're going to have to do one because in 40 minutes' time, everyone's going to be watching real Formula 1, not this fake stuff, you know, that we commentate over.
Ah, what do you mean fake stuff? Nah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's come to that time, so it's time for us to say goodbye. And with that, this has been IRL F3 round 8 around Spain, and the championship is looking nice and tightly between the two alphas, with obviously the Mercedes of Thomas inside there too. But still, nonetheless, remember to catch the rest of the season. We are back live again next week at the same time. And with that, make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week.